Yes,
Go
sir.
live on YouTube.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Well,
Get it? It's on
all
there.
right, Ms. Avery, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Loretta Thompson. Do you recognize that as being her will?
I do.
And I'm going to go back to the signature page and ask you, is that Ms. Thompson's signature on that document?
It is, yes, sir.
And after the date she made this will on August 12th of 2013, did she ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Gregory.
Okay, Ms. Avery, prior to this hearing today, were you provided a copy of what's called the proof of death and other facts?
Yes, sir.
And did you read over it? And are all the items true and correct on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you've appointed me as your resident agent for the state of Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your Honor, I have nothing further on this one.
All righty, so Mrs. Avery, what you're going to do is you're going to make arrangements, sign your proof of death and other facts and your oath before a notary public. Return those to Mr. Gregory. He'll then e-file those with the county clerk. When he does that, I'll sign the order admitting the will to probate and appointing you and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters that will give you authority to act on behalf of the estate so that you can deal with real estate title companies, banks, whatever you need to do. Please make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Gregory in getting him a listing of the assets of the estate, because he's going to have 90 days from the date I sign the order to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, well.
Your Honor, I'll remind you that this is Jerry Thompson's wife who's passed away. We did his will just a few months back, if you'll remember.
Yeah.
And he ran the community prayer and care for years. Good man.
Didn't they have
My mama was a wonderful woman too.
yes.
No, she was.
Board of Community Care Prayer Outreach
Yes.
after all these years.
He loved doing it, I'll tell you.
It was a good ministry. Still is. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Your Honor. I think we have nothing further.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
All right, so this would be.
Usually we're done. You can exit your meeting.
Thank
Rest is leave.
Michael Lindsay. Sabrina. Sabrina.
Okay, so we have consents from everybody.
It's a dependent.
Oh, it's dependent.
Yes, sir.
Consents for.
But not all.
Morning, Mr. Lindsay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Why are we not probating the will?
There were some issues with the execution of the will. It's not self-proven.
Okay. And Ms. Hydes is on here.
It's Violet. She's still working.
And what about Ms. Webster? Okay, you're gonna need to enable your microphone down at the bottom left-hand corner, I think. Unmute your line. I can see you, but I cannot hear you. Okay, there's a Violet Temple there.
Yes, Your Honor, she is going to be the proof of the subscribing witness in this case.
Okay, I see it. All right, Ms. Temple, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Hydes, can you hear me? No, I'm still not getting any audio from you. Make sure that your computer is not muted. Make sure that the speaker is enabled. Maybe at the top of your keyboard, there should be a speaker icon. Make sure it's not X'd out.
Personnel, sir, Your
I
Honor.
can hear you now.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, I need to get the two of you within the camera view and get all three of you to raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
Okay, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Martin Rodolfo Rodriguez. Do y'all recognize that as being his will?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
I don't know how much of it you want to prove up, Mr. Lindsay, but I have it. I'm going to go back to the last page. Is that his signature on that document?
Yes, it is. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Temple, you were present at the time this will was made?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the decedent, this was on April 19th of 2018, and the decedent was above the age of 18 and you were above the age of 14. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And is that your signature on that document?
It is.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Lindsay.
And Ms. Temple, you saw Mr. Rodriguez sign the will, is that correct?
Yes, I did.
And he was present with you when he signed it. And you also signed the will, I believe, with two other witnesses that were there when he signed the document as his will.
I did.
And he stated and knew that this was his last will and testament. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no additional questions of this witness.
Okay, go right ahead to Ms. Hydes and Ms. Webster then.
Ms. Webster, would you state your name for the judge, please? And you and I have reviewed a document called Proof of Death and Other Facts, have we not?
Okay, I'm not getting any audio from you now. You may need to stand or sit directly in front of the speaker. Say something, please.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
They're very good. Would you state your name again for the judge?
Isabel Rosita Webster.
And Ms. Webster, you and I have reviewed a proof of death and other facts statement, have we not?
Yes, we have.
And that item's been filed with the court, and all of those statements are true and correct. Is that a true fact?
Yes, it is.
And you're asking the judge to allow you and your sister to be co-administrators of the estate. Is that correct?
Yes. I am.
Thank you. Sabine, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
And would you state your name for the judge, please?
Thank you. Sabina Caridad Hides.
And Sabina, you and I have reviewed a proof of death and other facts, and this document's been filed with the court, is it not?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And you're asking, are all those statements in that affidavit true and correct?
Yes, sir, correct.
And you're asking the judge to allow you and your sister to be co-administrators of your father's estate, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And you're willing to take the oath this morning to do that?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Your Honor, I have no further questions. If any.
All right. Ladies, if you will sign those documents that Mr. Lindsay provided to you before a notary public, get those back to him, then he will e-file those with the court along with Ms. Temple's proof. And then I'll sign the order authorizing administration. Thank y'all so much for your time today. Y'all have a great week.
Thank you. You
very much, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you,
Take
Your
care.
Honor.
I wonder why they didn't probate will they have a witness to the signature.
I think you just found her. So we can go back to,
He made the proof necessary to admit
I
the
know.
will to probate. I don't remember who he named as his, I think he named these two daughters as his executors.
yeah,
Executrixes.
so we're gonna go back, because that's Sarah Diamond, that was Amy Olive.
Yeah, do you have somebody else?
And Jessica Nicholson.
Well, let's pull it up and see what we got. Okay, Ms. Diamond, we've got somebody else on here named Jessica Nicholson.
I believe that's Mr. Butts and Ms. Keen, Your Honor. And my name is Amy Oliver. My paralegal is Sarah Diamond.
Okay.
I didn't hear you. We,
I don't know.
I'll start my video. That's where we are.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, are you Ms. Keen?
Yes, I am.
All right, Ms. Keen, if you'll raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in cause number 1238865, the estate of Eugene Gwenwig, will be the truth so help you God.
I do.
Okay, go right ahead, Ms. Oliver.
Your Honor, my name is Amy Oliver, and I was the attorney for Nancy H. Schaefer when the will of Eugene Dunwig, he died intestate. She was appointed independent administrator of his estate. And Emily Gwendolyn Keene was then appointed independent executor of the estate of Nancy Schaefer. So I have a few questions for Ms. Keene. Would you state your name for the record, please?
Emily Gwendolyn Keene.
And Ms. Queen, how were you acquainted with Nancy Schaefer?
We were good friends for more than 30 years.
And she passed away on October 6, 2021, correct?
Correct.
And you and I communicated, and you agreed that you would take over as independent administrator of the estate of her brother, Eugene G. Dunwig, so that you could complete the administration of his estate. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And you are qualified to serve and nothing prevents you from serving.
That is correct.
And we have provided the court with a copy of Ms. Schaefer's last will and testament and the documentation showing that you have become the independent executor of the estate of Nancy H. Schaefer, correct?
Correct.
And we've provided the court with your address in Virginia at 87 Mariners Watch Lane in Kilmarnock, Virginia, correct?
Yes,
And you've appointed me to serve as your resident agent, correct?
correct.
And the court has retained jurisdiction because this administration continues in Jefferson County, correct? And a few things need to be completed with the administration of Mr. Dunwig's estate, correct?
Correct.
You're asking the court to appoint you as the successor independent administrator of his estate to serve without bond. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And you've, in Virginia, they have a different system, but the court in Virginia has approved of a bond of over $1 million, correct?
Correct.
So, Your Honor, that's all I have for this witness, and we're asking the court to appoint Ms. Keene as the independent administrator of this estate going forward and keep me on as resident agent.
All right, if you will have Ms. Keene execute her proof before a notary in Virginia, get that e-file with the Jefferson County clerk. Once that's e-filed, I'll sign the order appointing her as successor, and let us know if there's anything else you need, but please make sure that you stay in contact with Ms. Keene so that if there's a need to file an inventory, you'll take care of that, okay?
Okay, I believe an inventory was filed, and I think it's just a question of distributing some of the money from the estate bank accounts. I think everything else has been done. The house has been sold, and I think everything else has been completed. So
Very
we'll
good.
have her sign the proof of death and other facts, and then she'll sign the oath of the independent administrator.
Correct, and get those e-filed, and then I'll sign the order. And I hope everything goes well. Y'all have a great week.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Your Honor.
Here now.
Bye.
Okay, that's,
It would be excused.
you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We just have one contestant.
Yes,
Well-
duly.
Okay, so
The file is on my desk.
I'm becoming a frequent visitor to your court, I noticed.
well, I wasn't gonna say
I
that.
know.